Hi you guys, it is I, the Concrete Catwalk, and for those of you who are new to my channel, I want to say a big welcome and thank you for stopping by and checking out what my channel is all about. I am a reseller who likes to sell used, gently owned, pre-loved, and vintage items. That's clothing, shoes, and accessories. And for those of you who are my catwalkers, welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are interested in what I have to sell, please head over to Poshmark and check out my closet, Concrete Catwalk on Poshmark. Also, if you see something in my closet that you are interested in, you can also follow me on Instagram. I am the Catwalks Concrete on IG. And if there's something that you see either way, whether it's on Poshmark or something that I've posted on IG, because I tend to post weekly there, if it's something you see, please DM me, send me a message so we can talk about it and figure it out before someone else gets it. Anyway, so today, ladies and gentlemen, there's something that I want to talk about, and I don't even know how to get into the topic. As some people, when I talk about this, you may not like it. Others of you will see it and recognize the fact that I can totally relate. But in general, it's something that's kind of been riding my nerves, because it's so funny how this whole evolution with going and thrifting and reselling, and when you're in different environments, you know, all of the things that happen with people, and some of it very excellent. I mean, totally good communications, contacts, connections, beyond, seriously beyond. But, you know, so a lot of times, you know, you get it up in your head, we all do, like, oh, let's go thrifting, let's go sourcing, let's go. And, you know, it's super fun, because if we didn't love it and we didn't enjoy doing this, we would not do it at all. We just simply wouldn't do it. But I will say this, one of the things that I myself personally, and look, I always say this in all of my videos, and I'm going to continue to say it, this is my channel, and what I express here is totally my opinion. Just that, my opinion. Tips, topics, advice that I share with you, you can either take it or leave it or do whatever you want to do with it. But the views that I'm expressing are this girl's, mine, my views, mine, how I feel, experiences I've encountered, things that translate to me wanting to share all of this with you guys. And in my experiences with doing this, one of the things that honey, how do I even say this? One of the things that I've encountered on several occasions, and you know, people, I've done rants about a couple things before, and this isn't even that. This is something that just infuriates me. This is something that makes me rethink where I come from in terms of when I'm out thrifting, what I do and how I interact with people, because I think it's incredibly, but anyway, without even going down further, let me just drop what I just get. You know, when you're out and you're thrifting and you pick up something and you're looking at it and you're like, oh my God, in your mind, you know, and maybe even verbally, you say, oh, you know, this is super gorgeous. This is just, and it's always that one person that comes along, that one snarky thrifting person that comes along. And you know what they are? They are a trash talker. They are that one person. You pick up a pair of boots or you pick up a dress, you know, and they look and they're like, oh, that dress is cute. I found one of those before. But if you look real close, it has a hole in the back. Really? Because last I checked, I was looking at the dress. I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't interacting with you. I didn't ask you for your opinion about it or said item. And I'm thinking in my mind this whole time, because obviously I haven't responded, I haven't said anything. But, I'm thinking in my mind the whole entire time, really? And how dare you? It's one thing if I ask an opinion of something that I pick up. If I'm with a friend, and we're thrifting, and I say, hey, girl, what do you think of this sweater? And she says, no, I don't think it's whatever. It is an entirely, totally different scenario if I am in my own world, handling my own zhuzh, my own responsibilities, sourcing for myself or whatever it may be for the business. And a person interjects themselves into my business, my world, my duties. And I think that when a person does this, who do you think you are? It's a situation where the person is, one, they're not even being respectful of the fact that I may not want anything to do with another living human being in my presence at that moment. I'm letting you be bygones. You're in your world, I'm in my world, we're all good. I'm focused on the hunt. I'm focused on what's in front of me. I am not even caring about where you're coming from, why you came from there, and what you're doing standing in front of me real time right now. I don't care. Didn't ask. So it's almost like, for whatever reason, that this particular said person thinks that they have a right to make the comment. I come from a different perspective. I say, no, you don't have the right. You don't have the right to stand there and say, oh, I found those before. Oh, those are nice, but they don't really sell very well on XYZ market. Oh, I don't know. Mind your business. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying mind your business. Mind your business, because you have no idea what my interests are, what my intent is with the item, who I might be buying it for. It might even be for me. It might be for the sole purpose of me upcycling the item so that it turns into something entirely different. Mind your business. Mind it. And when I say mind your business, I'm not talking about just you. I'm talking about me too. I've had to learn in this business, in this world of thrifting, sometimes it is better to, as I have said previously, shut up. Nobody asked you. Mind your business. Mind what's in your basket. Mind what you're picking up. If I ask for an opinion, don't you think that's a totally different story? So, it's interesting because a lot of the times, I do get it. I get it. For a lot of people, I would say 85 to 90% of the people, it's coming from a place of just, this is, I want to share. Okay, great. But I think it's how it gets said sometimes that rubs people the wrong way. I don't think that you can step into this and be condescending. I don't think that you can step into this and talk as if you know so much more than someone else. I don't care how many years you've been in this. It doesn't matter. It's still an experience. I still learn from being in this business. I still learn from going into thrift shop environments or Goodwill outlet environments or salvo environments, whatever it is, yard selling, whatever you want to call it, and still learn that sometimes it is better to use these and not this. Period. Sometimes it's better to just observe silently. Sometimes it's better to just let people do what it is that they do when they're in that environment, because you have no idea what the backstory is about why they're looking at a specific thing or why they may be interested in something. They're not there to be shot down by you and your opinion. They're not there to be shot down by you and what you feel about what item it is that they have in their hand that you found 5 years ago. So what? Who cares? It's a different experience for you versus what it is for them. Stay out of it. Mind your business. And I think that what I have learned for myself is that occasionally, if it's something that's absolutely stunning, or if it's something that is of interest to me and I see it, all I will do is say, oh my God, that's gorgeous. And leave it at that. Leave it alone. I don't need to tell you, oh, it's a hole at the bottom of that. Oh, there's a rip over there. You have eyes. I have eyes. If I'm looking at the item, I'm gonna see it. If we're friendly, totally different story. If you want to interject and you may have picked it up and said, I can appreciate that. But I don't like the shoot down. I don't like the take down. I just think that that is so incredibly, obnoxiously rude. It's rude. We all started in this situation somewhere. We've all had that big surprise where we got home with a haul of stuff and started going through it and found rips, tears, snags, or we looked at it and decided, oh, it's not the right lavender color. But let me be the one that finds that out on my own accord. I don't need you to shoot me down and say X, Y, Z, and P. No, please don't do that. Don't do that. Because I think what that does is it discourages so many people who are honestly trying to go off and do this endeavor, whether it's for resale or whether it's for personal items that they want. Let people learn. Let people learn fairly. Let them learn from being able to effectively go in and look at items and make a decision for themselves. They don't need your interjection. I don't need your interjection. And I've had to learn mind my business. Let me stay in my basket and do what I need to do unless someone asks me a question about it. Then I can say how I feel because it's genuinely requested, not because I interjected. In the end, has that sometimes discouraged me from buying things? No, absolutely not. Because in the end, what I've realized is they're not the one who's going to be wearing it. I am. Or it may be somebody that I end up selling it to who likes it just as much as I do. Opinions vary differently from person to person. And in this world, reselling, resale, this is a very, very subjective situation we're in. What I may like, he may not like. What he likes, she may not like. It's all relative. Depending upon, as they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Some people like holes in things. Some people like things that have been really, really destroyed. Some people like things that have had a very used, well-loved history. So in the end, I'm simply just saying this. Please don't be that thrifter. Don't be that one-upper, that person who's like, oh, I found this before. Don't do that. If you're going to be any type of a thrifter or reseller, be a nice one. Be one that's supportive. And be one that only involves yourself when someone asks you your opinion. So, on that note, that is it, and that is all that I have for today. So, if you've had that situation happen to you while you've been out thrifting and someone just inserted themselves in your said series of looking for things, let me know in the comments below. Tell me how you reacted, or tell me how you didn't react. But anyway, please do 3 things. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that bell so that you can get notifications of when I post a new vid. And I do so every Sunday. So head on over to IG, follow me. I am the Catwalks Concrete on Instagram. And I just want to say to you all, love you very much. Happy Sunday. And I will see you next week. Love you all. Bye for now.